brisket separated. That's the flat. That's the point. And we've got it covered heavily with all that stuff. You need a lot of seasoning on it. And we're going to get it on the smoker low and slow.
3 hours later.
Running at 2:04. That's what they look like. It's been 3 hours. We'll keep going until they get darker.
2 hours later.
Okay, so we're at 151 on the point and 156 on the flat. Still running at 2:06, and it's been a little over 5 hours. This is what we got. It's got a nice, good bark on it. So I'm gonna get them out and set up, and I'll be back.
A few moments later.
Okay, this is the point. I put it in a pot, and I got some beef broth here. I'm gonna add, I don't know how much. Enough to cover the bottom. Yeah, like that, I guess. And then we'll just cover it, put it back in there for probably another 4 hours, but we'll put the thermometer in it and check it. Okay, what I got here is some of them nice 5-cent bags that we have to buy now. I got the flat in that one, and the point in the pot with the beef broth. And we're gonna bring it up. I want the point at 208, 210, the flat at probably 203. And I'm gonna crank the heat up here to 250 because I don't need smoke anymore. And I'll be back with you. Bye. I forgot to say that what the paper bag does is it keeps the moisture in the brisket, but it doesn't get it, it keeps the bark also, so it's still got bark on it. Don't get all soft like if you put it in tin foil.
Eventually.
Okay, so we got this up to 208, I think it was, and it's pretty much like butter, so I think it's good. Usually when you probe it, it should feel just like you're poking butter. But if we can get it out of here without breaking it. And we'll let that set for a second. It'll stiffen up. I'm going to take all of this jus, they call it, pour it in a grease separator. We should be able to see how some of it got in the bottom there, up here, but I'm going to let that set and settle, and then we'll be back. Okay, I've already put most of it in there. Most of the rest of that's fat. And this is just barbecue sauce. I'm going to add a little bit of that, not much. Probably that much. Thicken it up. Oh, that reopened. Nope. Guess I got a taste of that. And a little bit of honey. And I'll whisk it. I actually might add a little more. And now we're going to cut this thing into cubes if we can, and it don't fall apart. Oh, looks like butter. Still hot. You can see your smoke ring. There's still a lot of fat in that. That's make it good. I'll cut the rest of this up and we'll be back. Okay, so I got them all in there. I got one here. I just wanted to show you how tender they are. And then we'll get them all covered in that good stuff. Flatten them out a little bit. Then I'll put a little bit of this on top, just a little more flavor. And a little bit of honey. Now, we'll wait on the honey because we got some in there. So I'm going to put this back on the smoker for probably 15-20 minutes. Brush it around a little. And then they call them burnt ends. We'll see. And I'll be back and show you the flat in a minute. Okay, this is our fancy $5 bag. 5-cent bag, but they'll be $5 if you buy enough. Let's see what happens. Well, the idea is to still have a bark. I don't know if you can hear that, but we do. That's our flat. What I did was I put a cut right here in case I couldn't see the grains. That way you cut against them and it's tenderer, I guess. Hopefully. And we'll start here. Should left that glove on, that's still smoking hot. There's one of those. So you got your bend, they call it. And then your pull test is pretty easy. So that's pretty much all you do to that. You make sandwiches or whatever. But I'll be back with the other ones in a little bit. Okay, there it is. Actually, I can do it. So what we're going to do is add a little more sweetness to this. Put some honey on there. Even if we get some over there, it wouldn't hurt nothing, I don't think. Then I am going to add some barbecue to this side just because I like flavor. Kick it up a notch. And then we'll get some of these because I like these. Take that. Put a pile right there. And there you go. That's what it is. We haven't tried one. We need to have the kids try one so you can see. Grab one.
Which one?
They look good to me, but we'll see what the kids say.
Which one?
I don't care. I'll just try the... Those are tenderer than this. This is more sandwich stuff.
Hot, very hot.
Be honest.
Very juicy.
Very juicy.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Has a lot of flavor and it's sweet.
Sweet, that honey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Goes good with it.
It's good.
It's
good.
very good.
Well, there you have it.
1 hour later.
And one more kid wants to try. Just showed up, so here we go. Delicious. I put a little extra honey on that one anyway.